Hey guys, welcome to my AFK money making guide. In this guide, I will give you guys 4 really great money making methods that you could do with little click intensity, so you can do it while you're half paying attention, and you should be able to do any of these methods fairly AFK. So I will be showing you guys how to create Varrick teletabs, create equipment siphons, killing a Murari, and mining soft clay. And each of these methods, they should give you about at least 1 or 2 minutes of AFK time before you need to do something. So the first method I have for you guys is creating Varrock teleport tabs in your player owned house. So you will require 25 magic to use this method and 40 construction in order to build a lectern in your own player owned house. So if you guys haven't already created a lectern, this is how you're going to do it. You're going to want to enter your house in building mode, go over to a door, build hotspot, and you're going to scroll down to the study. So that's what you're going to want to buy. It costs about 50k. So yeah, you got to have that money on you. And you're going to want to place this room fairly close to the portal if you are going to bank. If you don't have a butler, that is, if you do have a butler, he'll make it much more efficient, especially if you have Steve, the mind control monkey butler, because you don't have to pay him. And it costs 1 oak plank just to create the lectern. So to create Varrock teleport tabs, you will require at least 1 law rune, 1 fire rune, and 3 air runes, and 1 soft clay. And it will take approximately 85 seconds to complete 1 fill inventory of this, making this extremely AFK. So you can use a fire staff or an upgraded mystic staff to make this method more effective. The fire staff obviously gives you unlimited fire runes, while the upgraded mystical staff gives you unlimited air, water, and fire runes. So you will obviously save a little more money using this one, but not many people have this upgraded mystical staff. So once you have made an inventory of Varrock teleport tabs, you can either go bank and get another inventory of soft clay, or you can use your butler to fetch you soft clay straight from your bank. And this is probably the most effective method, especially if you have Steve, the mind control monkey butler. So definitely try and get him if you're planning on doing this for a long time. And overall, you can expect to make anywhere from 600k to 1.4 mil per hour, depending on how much attention you put on this task and what butler you use, or even if you don't, go bank. And also the fire staff and mystical staff takes into account that profit as well. But overall, you can expect anywhere around 1 mil per hour. And yeah, it's a pretty AFK method, so yeah, it's not bad. The next method is creating equipment siphons, and this method has a higher requirement of 27 invention, which of course requires 80 crafting, 80 smithing, and 80 divination just to unlock the skill. So to make equipment siphons, you will require 50 simple parts, 5 dexterous components, and 5 precious components. So the best way to obtain these is by disassembling Acadia logs for simple parts, which I am doing right here. And then you can also disassemble magic short bows for the dexterous components, although they are fairly rare at a 2% chance per bow, but you do only require 5 per equipment siphon. And if you have the ability to create the rings of slaying, this will really help with the precious components. You will definitely want to create these and then just disassemble them for the precise components. And an alternative way that you could use if you cannot make rings of slaying, then you could buy ruby bracelets or ruby necklaces. So these work as well. And anyway, most of this method is simply disassembling these materials, making this extremely AFK. As you can see on screen, I'm just AFKing and disassembling these logs while I'm in the Invention Guild. So you can disassemble around 660 Acadia logs, 475 magic logs and about 450 rings of Slayer or ruby bracelets, and this should allow you to make about 12 or 13 equipment siphons, which should get you around 1.4 mil per hour. So the next method I have for you guys is killing Murari, and these require 81 Slayer and Soul Split. High range gear and overloads are recommended, as well as aggression potions. Make sure you bring them if you have Soul Split, of course. So they are located in the Ascension Dungeon, which is right here. And you just want to go down, and they should be the first creatures you find. So as you can see in my setup, I have some pretty decent range gear. I have my Noxious Bow, although a two-handed range weapon or dual-wield range weapons would also be really useful here, and probably even better. Dual-wield Ascensions would be really good, but anyway, once you get here, you're just going to want to drink your aggression potions and your overload, and then start attacking. Make sure you have an ability bar set up where you do a lot of area damage, so like Corruption Shot is probably the best ability here, and use a lot of bombardment and some death swiftness as well. This method is actually really AFK. You can stay here for as long as your aggression potion is active. You will need to keep up your prayer so you can continuously use Soul Split, because if not, you will start to die fairly quickly. So you will have to just drink some prayer potions every once in a while. I just put my prayer potions to a keybind on my keyboard, so every few minutes I would just drink that prayer potion by clicking the keyboard, and then you can continue and go on. And then after 5 minutes, you're going to want to drink more of those aggression potions. And so, yeah, it's about AFK. You'd have to check it every about 3 minutes. So it's a pretty good method. The GP per hour is about 2 mil per hour. That is if you're picking up everything. If you really want to be really AFK, you're going to only pick up the keystones. And you should be able to get around 12 or 13 of these keystones per hour, and this should just make you like 1.4 mil on its own, so it's still pretty good money. You can also achieve around 200,000 range XP per hour, so if you are looking for some pretty good range XP while making some money, and this is an AFK method as well, so you could definitely look into this. It is really good for all of those three things. So the last method I have for you guys in this guide is mining soft clay, and you can do this in Prifddinas, but this does require Plague's End, which is a pretty tough quest, and it's at the end of a long quest series. Just to complete this quest, you will require 75 agility, 75 construction, crafting, dungeoneering, mining, herblore, summoning, and prayer. You will also want to drink a perfect juju potion for mining, and you will need some Varrick armor. This does help a little bit. And the Voice of Surian in the Ithel district is a requirement. You must only do it when it's when that Voice of Surian is active, as that's when this is a 3 to 4 mil per hour method. So to start the method, make sure you have the Ithel district active, and then you're going to want to suit up with your Varrick armor and your pickaxe, and bring some bracelets of clay and drink that perfect juju mining. And then you're going to want to head over to the soft clay rock, and once you're here, just start mining. And the key part about the Voice of Surian for the Ithel district is that the the clay rock does not deplete, which is what makes this AFK. And the perfect juju mining potion is the second most important item here, as every once in a while a rock spirit will come and it will put the soft clay that you mine and send it straight to the bank, and you will also receive some random ores as well. So you do make most of this money off the soft clay, but you will also make around 1 mil just from the runite ore that you will happen to get from this rock spirit. and you also get a bunch of other random ores as well that you can sell for a little bit of profit as well. And overall, you will make about 3 to 4 mil per hour. And you will need to have a lot of bracelets of clay. So to make this more AFK, you will want to place the bracelets of clay in your action bars, so when one breaks, you can just simply equip another one really easily. And as you can see, the bank is really close to this place, so that does really help. If you want to make it a little bit faster, you can use a lava titan, although it doesn't really matter. It is only clay, so it shouldn't really be that difficult. But anyway, that is the last method in this guide, and I really hope you found at least one of these AFK money making methods that you can do and you can use to make a bit of money. It is really nice to use while you're doing other things or you're busy, because a lot of RuneScape is kind of AFK, so I'm really hoping that you guys can use these methods to your advantage. But anyway guys, thanks for watching. I'll be coming out with a lot of more RuneScape 3 content in the near future, so definitely subscribe for more videos. I'm definitely going to be making some more money making guides as well. But anyway guys, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.